y'all. I'm sending y'all so much love, so much light, so much peace, so much positive and powerful energy, so much clarity. Okay, being able to see situations so clearly for yourself. Revelation. Okay. So there could be some type of circumstance where you will have to, it's like you have to make your own decisions. There could be pressures to just go along with some things or something here. And it's just like, step back, stand your ground, make your own decisions because you have a choice. You have a choice. You can choose what you do. You can say yes, you can say no, you can do things in your own way. There's so many different avenues you can go with this. But it's all about you and what you want and what you want to do. Take control of your life. Be the captain of your own ship. And I was finna say shift. All right. And then we got among us. Someone can be among us. Something could be among us. Okay. Something is among us. Okay. Something is among us. All right. What messages do you have for the collective? Okay. All right. Beliefs share reality with us. Okay. We got release fear. Oh, beliefs shape reality. Then we got release fear. Then we got don't be your own worst enemy. Let's see what we got at the bottom. Release conditions and expectations. And that's kind of like what I was feeling too. Release the conditions and the expectations that people, places, and things could be putting pressure on you to go along with something here. Okay? And you're releasing the conditions and the expectations, or you're asking others to release their conditions and their expectations upon you, or you can just disregard their conditions and expectations and just do you, you know, because what you believe shapes your reality. And if you believe that you're boxed in or that you have to give in, you know, release fear. Release fear of judgment. Release fear of any perceived consequences of you not going along with things. And don't be your own worst enemy. Don't allow yourself to give in to something that out of obligation or out of sympathy or out of, don't give your power away, basically. Don't give your power away. Let's get one more. Okay. Look, it says choose a better self-fulfilling prophecy. Choose something that works for you. You ain't got to do it this way. You ain't got to do it that way. You do it your way. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Pain is the illusion of separation exposing itself. And other individuals may feel pain because they may feel like you want to separate yourself or you're not going with but that's an illusion of separation exposing itself. That's an illusion that somebody else wants to paint, Knowing your value means there's nothing to defend. And you don't have to defend yourself against nothing. You don't have to prove it. All you just have to do is be you. Oh, let's see what we have at the bottom now. True freedom is through love, okay? So you can do this in a loving way. You don't have to be a jerk. You don't have to, disrespect anyone. You can free yourself with love here. Let's get into this, y'all. And I am the divinely guided. You're at divinely guided goddess reads. I'm the goddess naturally, okay? If I haven't introduced myself because I'm so anxious to get the message, forgive me. If you're new here, welcome. And if you at home, welcome back. Welcome back, sugar. Okay. All right, we got love, sensuality, fertility, love fire. Excuse me, love fire. All right, we got astral, love fire, sensuality, fertility. And we got before the gathering, celebration, anticipation, events. And then we got oath, pledge or contract, promise, pledge or contract at the bottom. And this is what I'm saying. Somebody wants you to, there could be something that wants to cling itself to you or put itself on you. This could be an oath. This could be a contract. This could be an agreement of some sort. Okay? A fire sign could be significant with love fire. Okay? And all this red. A fire sign, a Scorpio. Okay? Also could be significant. Okay? Even a Libra, a Virgo, Scorpio. Okay? Even Sagittarius energy. But this person could be very passionate. This person could be a mother-like figure, or just be very they can have the potential to grow things. Okay, they can have a green thumb, but like in every aspect of their life, they can create things. Maybe with their hands in the physical realm. Okay, they could be hard workers or people who know how to put some stuff together, or they could write, or they could do something. Just be really good with their hands. Here, this could be somebody who give off a smooth vibe or like a cool vibe, like a in person. Okay, they could be very passionate though. They could be a leader of some sort. Okay. They could have a lot of experience. A very experienced person. But there's some type of event or something coming up, some type of a gathering, an event, okay, some type of celebration or something, a cause, okay, for individuals to come together or for you to be a part of this cause, okay. It could require a lot of leadership with this cause, okay, working together, wanting to work together. There could be a lot of change or transparency, change that comes from this cause here. All right, let's get into it. It's very significant. We got the number 8 falling out together. We got 26. Then we got 8, 2 8s falling out together. Let's see what we have at the bottom. All right, we got the winged seer at the bottom. You see clearly, clairvoyant. Okay, and I was speaking about this before we started the reading about you being able to see a situation clearly, and then look what card come out. Clockwork pumpkin, and then it says a wonderful idea, the aha moment. It's like an aha moment. Okay, a wonderful idea, aha moment. Okay, and then we got 39, which is 12, which is 3. Then we got the winged seer, which is 12, okay, which is 3. And we got 2 3s, and we got 2 8s. Very significant here. Spirit speaks. So you seeing things clearly at the bottom, and then that aha moment, okay, about this cause. There's somebody who is passionate in leadership and knows how to grow things and has this very cool, but they also have this like bad boy, bad girl vibe to them. Okay, here possibly a fire sign, but this aha moment comes in, and then it's about, here we go, the 3 fates. It's about what comes around with the fates here. It's like what comes around, and then we got grumpy red fairy, be your true self. Aha. So spirit is saying there's going to be this aha moment that comes around, because somebody is going to want you to feel like something is fated, or that you have to do things a certain way, or participate at all, in whatever. But it's like, be your true self, even if you feel grumpy, even if other people make you feel so. And then this person could be angry at your choices, because you have choices here. But it's like you're waking up to this self, and you're seeing this clearly. It's like the decision is yours. The ball is in your court. Okay. Somebody could want you to feel like something is fated. Okay. I want to read 26 to y'all too, because I feel like it's something in a passage for you. It's happening again. Many of us have faced difficulty and troubled times in our lives. Sometimes the impact of a negative experience is so profound that it leaves us with physical, mental, and yes, spiritual residue for months, even years after actual event. While you're always vibrating, as the 3 fates put it, to the energy of a negative experience, you tend to repeatedly attract echoes of that exact experience. So when you need to be alerted to the fact, the 3 fates will enter, showing you that this is a karmic pattern that may need to be worked on, understood, and recreated in order to be free of its influence. Hence the 8. And you may feel that there are others in charge of your fate, that they are threading the needle, weaving the patterns of the tapestry of your life, even choosing what ends and what begins. When you feel that fate has interceded, and that you are not so much in control of your life, but in control of your reaction to what happens in your life, then you are beginning to work with intelligence, maturity, and understanding. With the energy of destiny, fate, and fortune, the 3 fates depicted so beautifully here With their ever-turning wheel of karma, understand that it turns and turns as your life wheel through its many things again and again. When you receive this card in a reading, and most especially if she leaps out to greet you, you will know an old pattern has circled around once again. No, this is something that has circled around, hence the eights, okay? 2 8s here. And this could not be the first time that this person does this too. This could not be the first time. This could be a repeated thing where somebody may be using their anger or their disappointment in you in order to make you feel like you don't have a choice here or a voice here. Here it is again. The situation, that person, this lesson that you have yet to learn, and that you may spend a lifetime learning. It seems you need another cosmic reminder of something that needs to be cleared and mastered. Hence we have the you see clearly at the bottom. But I feel like you are clearing this, because at the bottom of everything we have you see clearly. Okay, the winged seer. You see clearly. So we have you are seeing this clearly. An aha moment is awakening within you to this pattern. Okay. Letting go is the moment's very important lesson for you to learn. We are not suggesting forgetting this lesson, because where's the wisdom in that? We are suggesting that you move on and learn and actively replace this experience with completely different versions of the same thing. No more repeats. This is the opportunity to try something different and see what magic takes place when you vary the approach. You must reconnect with the opportunities you have. Staying attached to old patterns will simply make them come around again, like a thread being spun on our wheel. Learn and be released from this part of the pattern that feels like unjust fate. Sowing can be significant as well. Somebody could sow. You may have been enjoying your own life's reruns lately, wallowing throughout the memories, feelings, sad, bitterness, and nostalgic about the good old days, whenever they were. Exactly. You know what? It's fine to muse on the past. Your memories are precious and do need to be tended. But it's another thing altogether to be filled with regret, wishing you'd done things differently. Life is a constant do-over. You get a fresh chance every second you are alive to stop beating yourself up and have an opportunity to heal, to clear, to no longer feel sad about the same thing anymore. You can do things differently. You are not a prisoner of how things have always been. What you have done, even if you judge it to be a mistake, can be reworked and learned from. So what you have done, even if you judge it to be a mistake, you can rework it and learn from it. This is the wisdom. You are not alone. We all have karmic lessons, themes, stories that seem to repeat. Learn from this. Be aware of what is taking place as a fateful encounter to master life. If you take this approach, you will be a richer for learning, wise, free, and able to help others too. So definitely you see things clearer right now, and you're learning to know yourself, to be your true authentic self. And people could be mad or upset or disappointed when you do that. But it's like you don't want to repeat the same mistake. And you see these things happening over and over again. Not with this person. This is not the first time that this happened with them. This is not the first time that they did this to you. No. So it's like, learn from it. If you don't do anything about it, it's going to continue on. And I feel like you do. I feel like you see what's going on. I feel like you have a light bulb. And you could be a little timid in this situation. This person could be intimidating to you, or this situation can be intimidating to you. All right. We got 6 at the bottom. The bee fairy. My life is sweet. We got a 6. All right. We got the delicate fairy and her ferrets, which is a 24, a 6. So we got 2 6s. Then we got a 3. The black cat. Lost magic, atonement, rebalance. And the delicate fairy and her fairies say change is natural, good, and yes, it can hurt. So maybe changing and saying no and learning to speak up for yourself and learning to do things your own way can hurt. It's good though, and it's natural to change. And you may be disappointed, or something could seem scary about this situation. But it's like false fears. It's like not letting fears affect you. It's like the first spread that we pulled. Where was that card? Um Releasing fear. Okay? It's like seeing things for what they truly are and knowing that the fears or these tactics or their tactics being used to make you afraid, or they're appearing as frightening things but they really aren't. And somebody around could be pretending like their life is good but it's not, or things could look good on the outside but it's not. Somebody could be pretending to be sweet or a good person but they're really not. They're really angry here. There's a really grumpy person here. Even if we look at her face and say life is sweet, then why you look so pissed off? Even with the grumpy fairy here, somebody is a little upset. They mad. And then we got another individual here who look like sad and like they don't want to fight, they don't want to argue, they don't want no problems or nothing. But this stuff is here, so it's like standing up. Okay, standing up to perceive fears or any type of even consequences of your actions, of you standing up to this, taking your power back, rebalancing yourself in life. And it could be hard. This could be a situation where there's, I don't know, it could just be harder in this situation for whatever reason to let your truth be known. Okay. But I feel like you're going to do it. I feel like it's here and it's showing up for a reason. I feel like if nothing else, you see things for what they truly are. You see the situation for what it truly is. And that's the most important thing about it. Clarity and seeing things clearly here. And I love when I have messages, given to me before I even pull the cards, and then the cards just come in to reaffirm the energy that I was picking up on. So thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, thank you so much, Universe, Science, Cues, Intuition. And that's what I have for y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to Divinely Guided Goddess Reads. Dang, y'all. I was finna end this video and they just want me to pull a card of advice. Alright, let's pull one. And they like, who she talking about when she say they? She told about when she say they. What's the advice? Okay. Taking shelter. The answers are within. At the bottom, grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. Grounding and taking shelter. Go within. Go deep within. Explore your roots. Explore what you want, basically. Go within. See what you want. Even being in isolation, even being by yourself, even getting more information will help you on things. I feel like solitude is really good. Quietness, stillness is really good for you at this moment. All right, we're going to do one more. Okay, I feel like this message is going to be important right here. All the messages are important, but I don't know what this is that I'm feeling. Look at this. These are other cards that don't even belong in this deck. What is this? That's what it is. This whole deck don't even belong in this box. Look at the cards, though. This is from a reading I did. Rapunzel. Liberation. All right, we got transformation. We got wounds. Then we got balance again here at the bottom. Yeah, definitely balancing things out. There could be wounds in this situation, but there's transformation here. Somebody wants somebody to listen, or somebody's telling somebody, if you don't listen, it's gonna happen. It's like some type of consequences that somebody's trying to wave over somebody's head in order to get their way. So be mindful of that and balance things out. Balance your time out and ground yourself and go within and see what you want. Catch the goddess in another reading. Peace.
EKC.